Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Acacia Courtney. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Happy to have you here with us. Let's take a look at the track and weather conditions.
The track is fast and the turf is firm on this Sunday afternoon. The first race is a $19,000 claiming event for fillies and mares 3-year-old and up, 7.5 furlongs on the turf. Scratch the number 8, the also eligible.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the inside, One Liz gets the first call alongside Belladini in the early stages. Away in third is Angora. She'll set up shop about 2 lengths off the pace setters. Riding the rail goes Rejoiceful, a length in front of Summertime Music. Then out wide and moving closer, Trust Your Intuition. Defying Gravity is last of the 7 and about 5 lengths off the lead as they run around the first turn. It's One Liz who leads at 3 parts of a length. Belladini is second. Rejoiceful is tugging hard while in tight third. On hold from fourth is Angora, followed by Trust Your Intuition. Then Summertime Music and Defying Gravity. They move into the backstretch now, and on top, the leader is still One Liz, 3 parts of a length after a 23-2 opening quarter. From second is Belladini. Tucked in third is Rejoiceful, situated only a length behind. Angora's in the clear, followed by Trust Your Intuition. Then it's a stretch of 2 to Defying Gravity, who begins to move up a bit with Summertime Music to her inside. Less than half a mile to move now, and they move into the far turn. One Liz still controls the pace, 3 parts of a length. 3 wide is Angora. From between them, it's Belladini. Rejoiceful has no place to go, a length better than Trust Your Intuition. Then Summertime Music and Defies Gravity's bid is stalled, still last and about 5 or 6 off the lead as they run to the top of the stretch. Belladini issues the challenge to One Liz off the top of the turn. The whip is out on Angora. Rejoiceful saves ground and Trust Your Intuition is widest of all. Many chances as they turn for home. Belladini has the lead, 3 parts of a length. One Liz battles back from second. Off the cover now is Angora from third. Nobody else really making any inroads. They come past the final furlong. It's Belladini in front. Now down the outside, Rejoiceful begins to have late interest with on the inside, and One Liz in deep stretch. It's Belladini, gamest of all. One Liz was second, close third, and 129-1.
Number 3, Belladini, takes the first race. John Cruz was in the saddle. Milton Wolfson, the trainer, owned by Vicino Racing Stables. The second race is a $15,000 claiming race for 3-year-olds and up, 5.5 furlongs on the main track. There will be 9 horses going to the gate.
And they're off. Off a step slow was Rancho. From the rail, Artefacto begins nicely. Moving between horses is Duncan Ben with It's Not Me, sent hard. Up on the outside, Where's That Cat comes away in the top flight, but will be rained back to run in fifth now as Harry He makes it into the vanguard. In fact, he's 3 wide while third. It's a stretch of 2.5 then to Inherently, followed by Rocky's Home Run, and it's 3 more to the early trailer, Rancho. They run around the far turn now, and with the lead, it's Artefacto by a neck. Harry He turns up the pressure second, 2 better than It's Not Me third, followed by Duncan Bend in fourth. Then it's a gap of 3 to Where's That Cat put to the drive, 2 better than Rocky's Home Run. Inherently is next, followed outside by Help a Rye, and Rancho is last. Artefacto has been pulled out of the race, so Harry He comes off the top of the turn on a 6-length lead now. From second is Duncan Ben, Where's That Cat, and on the outside It's Not Me. There's a furlong left to go, and Harry He has a big lead. Duncan Ben chipping away at the margin. From third, it's Where's That Cat, then on the rail, Help a Rye, and at the outside, It's Not Me. To the wire, Harry He getting tired, but he's in front, and he's holding on. Harry He wins. Duncan Ben second, Where's That Cat third, then Help a Rye, and completing the high five was Rancho, 104-4.
Number 5, Harry He, takes the second race. Tyler Gaffleone aboard. Monty Thomas, the trainer, owned by Ups and Downs Racing. Race number 3 is a $42,000 maiden race, 6 furlongs on the main track for the fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up.
And they're off. From the rail, Maria wins the start. Moving up on her outside is the first-timer, Perhaps Some Drama, to apply pace pressure. Away in third is on the inside to Tis a City. Out wide in the course is Mo Exotic with Dixieland Dudes between horses. A stretch of 3 now to Thinkin' Cowtown, and the trailer is Baby Blue Jeans. Down the backstretch they go, and Maria uses the inside gate to the advantage and leads it by a length and a half. Racing in second position is Perhaps Some Drama. Stretch of 2 now. Dixieland Dudes is into third from Tis a City fourth. 5 more to Mo Exotic, then Thinkin' Cowtown and Baby Blue Jeans. 3 furlongs left to go. Maria still there, 3 parts of a length. Up on the outside, Perhaps Some Drama is now second. 3 better than Dixieland Dudes, who's now third. Stretch of 4 to Tis a City. The rest making no impact of any kind. With a quarter of a mile to go, Maria's the one to beat. Maria has the lead off the top of the turn and widens on a 3-length lead. A bit green while wide is Perhaps Some Drama, cutting the corner Dixieland Dudes. Then Tis a City. Through the final furlong, Maria bids this field a pleasant Sunday good afternoon. It's Maria widening by 7 or 8 under Jaramillo. Trying to get up for second now is Dixieland Dudes from Tis a City, who's up the rail. Maria, a wrapped-up winner by 4 or 5. Tis a City finishes up well to be second, from Dixieland Dudes in third, then Perhaps Some Drama and Baby Blue Jeans in 1:11 flat.
Number 1, Maria shows her experience and breaks her maiden in the third race. Emisale Jaramillo was aboard. Gustavo Delgado, the trainer, owned by PD Horse Stables. The fourth race is a maiden claiming. The purse is $15,000. It's 6.5 furlongs, 4 fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. There'll be 10 starters, and please note that the number 5 will be ridden by Eder Martinez.
And they're up. Last in, first out. Fostering Greatness gets the first call, but quickly up to take the lead is Legend Boone, with Lahia Elena moving to be second. In between horses goes Popelka, now rushing up. She's now second. The favorite is along the inside. Prize Arts now third, about 2.5 off the lead. Then it's the team of Sagaz and Unosita. Fostering Greatness is now mid-flight. She's a length better than First Fiddle, who's situated about 7 lengths behind. It's a stretch of another 2.5 to Canary Green, and the trailer is Silver Casino. They pass the half mile and move into the far turn. In the 2-path, here's Popelka turning up the pressure on the early leader, Legend Moon. From third is the favorite, Prize Arch, close enough if good enough. Put to a drive from fourth is Lahia Elena, not gaining much ground. 3 lengths in front of Sagaz, then Unosita and Fostering Greatness, and they run around the far turn. It's now Popelka who leads it, but the whip is out. Off the fence, here's Prize Arch to the attack, and Prize Arch passes the quarter pole on even terms with the inside running Popelka, who wants to lay out a bit there. Bumps with the favorite, and the favorite takes over. Prize Arch turns for home, now widening by 2. Popelka's second, Canary Green, swung into action by Gerardo Corrales, third and gaining ground. Through the final furlong, it's Prize Arch and John Cruz moving clear by 3.5. Canary Green's up into second. Silver Casino late on the scene, but the winner is Prize Arch by 2.5. Canary Green was second. Silver Casino rallied for third in front of Popelka fourth, and Lahia Elena to complete the high 5 in 1:19 and 3.
Number 1, Prize Arch takes the fourth race, giving jockey John Cruz his second win today. Ronald Spatz was the trainer, owned by Kennesaw Mountain Racing. The fifth race is a $17,000 claiming race, 5 furlongs on the turf for the fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races.
And they're off. From the outside, Far From Here begins nicely. In the center, here's Don's Girl moving to challenge. At the rail, that's Miss Mongolia away in the top flight. These 3 are quickest. From fourth now is Revolver Sessions picking it up, now into third. In between horses, Some Kind of Fabulous. On hold midfield is Talitha Coombe, then it's Like a Charm. To her outside goes Love Flute, 2 better than Bella Nusta, then Rocket Bottle, and then it's a stretch of 2 to Degato Del Cielo, who's at the back, but being pulled out of the race is Don's Girl. Don's Girl's out of the race. Revolver Sessions is up for the lead now. Far From Here fights with her second. Miss Mongolia is off cover and coming on third. Then Some Kind of Fabulous and Talitha Coombe with Like a Charm, and they turn for home. It's Revolver Sessions off the top of the turn with a narrow lead. Miss Mongolia to the attack is second. Talitha Coombe winds it up at a big price. Inside the final furlong, Revolver Sessions and Miss Mongolia. Miss Mongolia now doing the better work, and Miss Mongolia will win it. Miss Mongolia by 3 parts of a length. Second is Revolver Sessions. Close for third, Talitha Coombe or Love Flute, 55 and 4.
Number 1, Miss Mongolia wins the fifth race. Eddie Castro was aboard, trained by Marcial Navarro, owned by RAD Racing.
The official Preakness watch party is at Gulfstream Park. Saturday, May 21st, watch and wager as Kentucky Derby winner Nyquist tries to win the middle jewel of the Triple Crown, the Preakness Stakes. Get your official Preakness hat with the purchase of a seat while supplies last. Enjoy a full day of live racing, great food, drink specials, and much more at the only place to watch the Preakness Stakes and live racing in South Florida. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
The sixth race is a $19,000 claiming event for 3-year-olds and up. It's 7.5 furlongs on the turf. There are 9 starters.
And they're off. Cantonero was off a step slow. Dreaming of Frank wins the break down toward the inside. That's Angel C and Crazy Frank C moving up. Fanbase has speed between horses. Out wide is All Over It. Then it's Old Time's Sake as they run to the first turn. Island Dude is next. Just to his inside races Southern Stroll. They're in the top flight and they've put 5 or 6 on Cantonero and then Angel C. Around the first turn they go, and loose up top, Dreaming of Frank leads it now by 3 lengths. Poking between horses, Old Time's Sake to be second from Fanbase, who's now third. Then to the outside goes All Over It in fourth. On hold between horses is Crazy Frank C. Out wide on the course is Southern Stroll with Island Dude between horses. Then it's a gap of 5 to Cantonero, and Angels C is last. They move the opening quarter in 22-1, and they go to the half-mile pole. Strong pace being set here by Dreaming of Frank, who leads it by 2. Racing in second is Old Time's Sake. From third now is All Over It. Then Fanbase, he'll have to do better than that. Southern Stroll is next. Riding the rail is Crazy Frank C from Island Dude, then Angel C, and trailing the field is Cantonero. They went 45-3 for the opening half-mile. Working overtime now is the leader, Dreaming of Frank, confronted by Old Time's Sake, who bids up to take the lead. Here's the veteran Fanbase, pins his ears to go for more. He's third out of 3 wide. Outside in Southern Stroll, then from the back Cantonero, and they run to the top of the stretch. While on the inside, the leader continues to be Old Time's Sake. To the attack, Fanbase continues to chip away. Southern Stroll down the outside. Island Dude winds it up between horses, but Fanbase just will not be denied here. He takes the lead and moves away by 2. Southern Stroll's up into second, but give the veteran another one. Here's Fanbase by almost 2. Second, Southern Stroll. It's close third, either Old Time's Sake or Crazy Frank C in 128-4.
Number 3, the 4-5 favorite Fanbase wins the 6th race, giving yet another win for jockey John Cruz. That's his 3rd today. Ramon Moya trained this one, owned by Mosh Mark. The 7th race is a $42,000 maiden race, 7.5 furlongs on the turf for the fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 2, Divining Change, the 7, Miss Violet, the 11, Lupo's Way, and the 13, Flamenco Tiger.
And they're off. That was Stardust Rhythm, who was off awkwardly. From the center, Ginger Rush springs out to take the early lead. Down toward her inside and moving to the front is High Sweet Candy. So High Sweet Candy lands in front of Ginger Rush in the run to the first turn. Well Blessed comes away racing in third from Sharp Kitty, who's out of there in fourth. She's situated about 4 lengths off the lead. Then down toward the inside goes the gray Not in Jest with Alpine Sky on the outside. Metalita de Oro between horses. Stretch of another 5 lengths while racing second last is Do You Believe in Magic? And the trailer after a tardy beginning is Stardust Rhythm. Separated by 9 lengths as they run down the backstretch, the leader is High Sweet Candy and Jeffrey Sanchez by about 3.5 lengths. Second is Ginger Rush. Well Blessed is well positioned. Racing in third now. From fourth, that's Sharp Kitty. Then to the outside goes Alpine Sky. She's improving gradually, racing only 4 lengths behind. Then it's back to the team of Metalita de Oro and down toward the inside, Not in Jest. Her barn buddy, Do You Believe in Magic, is second last and 6th to Stardust Rhythm. Now the pace quickens as they take closer order. High Sweet Candy confronted by Ginger Rush between horses and Well Blessed in the green 3 wide. Working off the fence is Sharp Kitty under Rispoli into the clear for an opportunity. Also running on from the back is Do You Believe in Magic. She's made a huge move from the backfield, and here's Do You Believe in Magic over the top. With the lead, it's now Ginger Rush by 1.5 lengths. In between horses is Sharp Kitty second. Do You Believe in Magic grandstand side, then Well Blessed. Final furlong, Sharp Kitty comes away with the lead, and Sharp Kitty's the one. It's Sharp Kitty indeed under Matt Rispoli by almost 2. Do You Believe in Magic second, Well Blessed third. It's a photo for fourth between Alpine Sky and on the outside Metalita de Oro at 128-2.
Number 3, Sharp Kitty wins the 7th. Matthew Rispoli was aboard. Amy Tarrant, the trainer, owned by Hard Acre Farm, paid $10.80 to win. The 8th race is a $15,000 claiming event for the 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. It is 1 mile on the main track.
And they're up. From the outside, it's Popcorn Kitten who wins the start. Moving up toward the inside is American Luxury to show speed. At the rail, Dr. Pham has foot. In fact, Dr. Pham goes to put ahead in front. American Luxury races with him in the early stages, 2 lengths in front of Mass Approval, who's racing in third. From the outside, Hugueton sets up shop fourth, 3 better than Cold Blood, then Wild and Wild. Another 2 lengths to the team at the back, Papa Pig and Popcorn Kitten, even farther back to Cheech Thunder, last of all, and about 15 or 16 off the early lead. Dr. Pham has the lead, engaged again by American Luxury. These two go hot and heavy to the half-mile pole, 2.5 lengths better than Mass Approval, who races in third. From fourth is Hugueton from Monterey Jr., 4 lengths off the pace setters, and 3 better than Wild and Wild. Then it's Cold Blood. He's fallen 9 or 10 off the lead. He's 5 or 6 better than Papa Pig, then Popcorn Kitten, and even farther back to Cheech Thunder. Strung out over a lot of ground, Dr. Pham has officially called it an afternoon, so American Luxury now inherits a 3-length lead. Mass Approval is second, the same margin to Hugueton third. Running on from the back, here's Papa Pig. He's into fourth, now third in closing ground. Also trying to run on from the back is Cheech Thunder, but as they move for home, American Luxury has a 3-length lead with 3/16 to go. From second, Mass Approval, then Papa Pig and Hugueton. 3/16 left now. Now they're at the 8th pole, and on top it's still American Luxury. The strides are shortening, but he's still 3 on top. Papa Pig's into second, and time is ticking away. Papa Pig making late inroads on the leader, but the leader and the winner is American Luxury by a length and 3/4 in the end. Papa Pig second, Mass Approval third. Cheech Thunder from another area code finished fourth in today's 8th race.
Number 3, American Luxury, runs away with the 8th race. Marcos Meneses was the pilot. Juan Rodriguez, the trainer, owned by Golden Legacy Stable. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment. The 9th race is 5 furlongs on the turf. It's an allowance optional claiming, and the purse is $43,000 for the fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. There will be 8 starters going to the gate.
And they're up. From the outside, Lady Master and Gaga Over You begin the best. Down at the rail, that's Michael's Little Alley moving to challenge. In between horses, Santifica is away in the top flight. She's now second. From behind the speed races My Cattle Day. Then toward the inside, Murray's Girl racing about 5 lengths behind. 2.5 lengths better than Ghost of Anapa. And it's a distance far back early here. The trailer is Bonnie Breeze. They take it around the far turn. And on the inside, it's Michael's Little Alley who leads by a neck. Santifica is their second. 3 wide, Lady Master from third. Mike Atelia now down toward the inside, races in fourth from the outside, and moving up wide on the course is Gaga Over You. As they run to the top of the stretch, Ghost of Anapa winds it up from the back. Many chances, 20 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. Gaga Over You coming over the top now to take charge at the 8th pole. Gaga Over You under jockey Misael Jaramillo fleeing the scene. Gaga Over You wins easily by 4 or 5. Very close then for second. Rallying was Mike Atelia, then to the outside Santifica in 55 and 1.
Number 8, Gaga Over You, gives jockey Misael Jaramillo his second win today. Dave Casson was the trainer, owned by Midwest Thoroughbreds, and paid $10.40 to win. The 10th and final race today is a $15,000 maiden claiming event for the fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. There are 11 horses going to the gate.
All set. And runners away. From the center, the gray Quick Avalanche wins the break. At the rail, Majestic Legacy moves to challenge. From the top shelf, Madre Baeza is moving closer. So is Proud Mary Strikes in the run to the first turn. With inside position, Majestic Legacy and Leonel Reyes lead the way. They've opened 2.5 lengths now on Quick Avalanche, who comes away in second. Up on the outside, it's Madre Baeza. She's now third. Toward the inside goes Kitten Star. Close enough, if good enough, for John Cruz, and 2 in front of Sweet Point. Followed by Proud Mary Strikes. It's a gap of another length and a half to Island Lights. To her outside goes Dulce Vita, with First Dixie down toward the inside. It's a stretch of another 5 lengths to Under My Skin, second last and better than 10 off the lead, and 4 more to Moonshine Sunday. Last a long way as they head to the half-mile pole. Opening quarter, 22 and 3, and they go to the half-mile mark chasing Majestic Legacy, who's still there by 3. Racing second is Quick Avalanche. It's a stretch of another 2 to Madre Baeza, who begins to put the cue in the rack. Now moving up is Kitten Star, with First Dixie also moving up. First Dixie's drawn within 4 of the lead, and on the attack is Proud Mary Strikes. Panici gives her the green light, but as they run to the top of the stretch, Majestic Legacy keeps padding her lead. It's Majestic Legacy off the top of the turn by 3.5. Proud Mary Strikes tries to get after her with Kitten Star, then Quick Avalanche and First Dixie with 3/16 to go. Reyes gets to work on the leader, Majestic Legacy, with Proud Mary Strikes continuing to chip away. These two to the final furlong. On the inside, it's Majestic Legacy. Proud Mary Strikes begins to motor. Here's Proud Mary Strikes on the outside. First Dixie rolls at the rail. Photo finish. That ended up close between First Dixie and Proud Mary Strikes, with Majestic Legacy in 1:30 and 3.
Number 2, First Dixie survives the photo finish and takes the nightcap. Jockey Christopher McIntosh was in the irons, trained by Brian Baker and owned by Casey Seaman. In the late pick 5, if you had 5 of 5, that was $476.25. 4 of 5 was $7.80. In the Super High 5, there is a big carryover of $32,146.43. And in the pick 6, if you had 6 of 6, that was $531.72, with a carryover of $26,628.23.
And that's it for today. We'll see you back on Wednesday, post time at 1:15 p.m.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.